Part D then, we're told that the line L is parallel to AB. This line intersects the y-axis at the point 0 minus 1/6 and the x-axis at the point D. Okay, write down the equation of L, find the coordinates of D, and find the length of AD. So a lot to take in there, so I've written it all down here in abbreviated form. So the first thing to do is we've got to draw this parallel to AB intersects at 0 minus 1/6, and we want the equation of the line L. So parallel to AB. Now I'm going to draw the line on the sketch just for the sake of completeness. Here's the sketch of AB, and this line goes through 0 minus 1/6 here. So this is the point 0 minus 1/6, and that's where it cuts the y-axis, and it's parallel. So I'm going to just draw another line now, which is parallel to the, and I'm going to try and draw it in here as best I can. Here's the line, and this is the line L, just for the sake of clarity in the picture. And this is the point D, wasn't it, where x intersects the x-axis. This is the intercept on the y-axis. Okay, so we know the gradient because it's the same gradient that we got as a third, because the gradient of AB is a third. And it goes through this point, so we can get the equation easily. So let's go down and do that then. So the first thing to do then is the equation of L. So here we know it's parallel, so it has the same gradient. So y equals a third x plus c. At the point, it goes through this point, 0 minus 1/6. Put the values in. Minus 1/6 goes in for y. X is 0. So 0 times a third is a 0 plus c. So that tells us then that c equals minus 1/6. And so the equation of the line equals 1/3 x plus minus 1/6. There we go. That's the equation of the line. That's part 1. So there's part 1 there. Part 2, the chord of D. So at D, it intersects the x-axis, so that means y equals 0. So substituting that in then, 0 equals 1/3 x minus 1/6. And then I'm going to move things around. Move that 6th over here, equals 1/3 x. So I've written this identical line now, but I've just moved that over to become a plus here. And then times by 6 both sides, or move the 3 up there from divide to times. X is equal to 3/6. So x equals 3/6. When that moves up there, it's 3/6, isn't it, for x? And I'm written it down from right to left, and that's just a half, isn't it? So x is a half. That's the chord of D, and that's part 2. Now the last thing to do is just part 3, and that's the length of AD. A, what are the coordinates of A? I'll write them down from the question. If you remember, it's minus 1, 2 is A. Getting ahead of myself there. So minus 1, 2 is A. D has coordinates y equals 0 and x is a half. So length, let's just put it here. Length A to D, use Pythag, it's the square root of the 2 sides squared. So horizontally we've got from minus 1 to a half, that's a distance of 3/2. So that would be 3/2 squared, which would be 9/4. So I'll write it like that. And then you've got 2, from 0 to 2 is a distance of 2 on the y vertically, so that's square that, you get 4. So you get 4 plus 9/4. This is 16/4 plus 9/4, which is 25/4. So it will be the square root of 25/4, and that square root the whole thing, and then that would be 5/2, wouldn't it? There we go, I squeezed it in there just at the bottom of the page. Okay then, that's part D then. Good.